Giving out a sense of confidence and being aware of your surroundings.
Important safety lessons for girls, and not everything they learn is physical. We take a look at this special course.
Everything's coming together, and we're optimistic about getting this project started construction next year.
The push for progress on State Highway 183. Hear what officials are saying about the project.
He's never seen fireworks before, so I'm super excited for him.
4th of July fireworks on the 3rd. See Irving's early celebration. Plus police officers as kids' coaches, volunteers pitch in at a park, and why this cat's birthday is such a big deal. This is City Source. Hello and welcome to City Source. I'm Thomas Gandy. Service members in Afghanistan get some support from Irving. That story is coming up. But first, State Highway 183. State officials are talking about when we might see some progress on the long-stalled project.
This has been talked about for a long time.
The University of Dallas is one of many places that depends on State Highway 183 for access.
Not only for our students, but our guests and our visitors.
UD hosted this event presented by State Representative Linda Harper Brown that updated community leaders on the planned highway expansion. For this update, businesses beyond 183 were attracted as well.
Benefits everybody that's traveling into the city.
Mallory Clark is the sales manager of the Fairfield Inn on State Highway 114, a road that could now be included in an expanded package of road construction projects.
Our guests traveling in from areas through the Metroplex and into the Irving, Las Colinas area, and just interested in how that's going to impact them.
The full expanded scope of this project is one of the largest projects in the state, and when finalized will be over $3.8 billion. That is, I want to be sure you all understand that.
The expanded idea she describes would include a longer stretch of 183 from 121 to Interstate 35, State Highway 114 from 121 to 183, and Loop 12 from 183 to Interstate 35. State Representative Linda Harper Brown says action in Austin during the last legislative session is making this larger idea more attractive to outside developers that would be involved. There's been enthusiasm before, so what makes this time different?
Well, we have the legislation in place that allows the pass-through financing.
It's a new tool that TxDOT has that it may use, and was something that was not offered before, and that's where the developer will put the money up and TxDOT will repay them over time, and it's a guaranteed payment based on the availability of the money.
Plans still call for State Highway 183 to be a combination of free lanes and toll lanes, but toll lanes would now cover a greater distance. TxDOT and the City of Irving have been securing the land necessary for the wider road.
We should be done completing all right-of-way on the 183 portion by the end of the year, and that's a significant milestone.
Also, the state no longer has to depend on federal environmental testing on emissions.
The same requirements are still there, but now saying, Texas, you're in charge.
With hurdles clearing out of the way, Harper Brown believes we could see the bulldozers out here.
Actually, next year, 2014, they will have the contract done with the developer by January, and then within the next few months, we will start seeing construction by summer at the latest of 2014.
TxDOT is a little more cautious with its optimism.
How massive in scope and size this could be.
Potential contracts are still months from being signed, and combining the other roadways is not a certainty.
There is the possibility as part of the procurement to add in Loop 12 and 114, but it's very early on.
It will all depend upon the interest from private developers.
We know that we have a lot of interest from the private developers because of the number of people that have come forward. So we know that the project will move forward now.
TxDOT is committed to helping this project along, but we got to let the procurement process play out before we get into those details.
It's a groundbreaking effort to truly change mobility for the citizens of the Metroplex.
Many leaders who spoke at this event are excited about the potential.
It's great for economic development. Texas Stadium site is there in Irving. The Urban Center access will be off 114. This is going to be great for Irving. It's going to be great for the Metroplex.
Here at the University of Dallas, administrators agree and hope that highway construction will help draw more to their campus.
We've always been a little hard to reach sometimes out here in this part of town, so this is going to be a very, very important improvement to our area.
Moving on to other news, some Irving girls are getting some important safety and life lessons during a week-long event held for the first time. Brooke Pratt has the story.
Warning, contact. No! Louder. Warning, contact. No!
Growing up is coming with some hard realizations for Nimitz High School student Cicely Miles.
Not all people are good people.
She's right. According to Irving police officer Jill Smith, 1 in every 4 girls will be sexually abused by the time she is an adult. That's why she's teaching her own daughter, along with Cicely Miles and about 30 other girls, self-defense in a class called RAD.
It stands for Rape Aggression Defense. This program's been around since the 80s. We've had the program for about 1.5 years, and we've had women from all over the Metroplex come.
For the first time ever, this session brings in a different crowd, middle and high schoolers.
We want to start now, getting them in the mindset where it's okay to say no, it's okay to defend yourself and protect yourself if you need to. So if he's got me, and I'm just trying to do this, it isn't going to work. So I'm going to whack him, get out of it. So you're using a tremendous amount of force.
My dad actually told me about it, and he said it's something that's beneficial for me to do. And I thought, like, why not give it a try? Because hopefully it doesn't come up, and if it does, I have the techniques that I need to use.
Defensive contact. No! Okay? Hammer fist. Ready? No!
I wondered what the strategy was behind the girls yelling no with every move they performed.
No!
The answer is something that anyone can use if ever confronted by an attacker.
No! We want to shock the bad guy. He's expecting a female generally to panic scream. We don't want that. We want her to be giving him commands, telling him, no, stop, don't do that, don't touch me. So she's going to be yelling loudly to draw attention to herself, to breathe, and basically to let him know he picked the wrong person. Oh wait, you used one hand. You had her right, but you were like this. Close the gap because.
Well, now it's the participants' turn to show their pretend attacker that he picked the wrong person. The class builds up to this moment all week, when the girls get to use the skills they've practiced on police officers dressed in these fully padded suits.
We're the punching bags.
Smith says they try to put the girls through 3 lifelike scenarios to show how quickly a situation can turn bad and how fast they'll need to react.
I will be out there with every girl during every scenario, and I'm their coach, and I'll be telling them, hey, do a knee strike, do a headbutt, use your elbow. So I'm telling them what to do in case they forget something.
For many of the girls, the task is intimidating.
The scenario is kind of overwhelming for me because I've never been in that situation, so I'm really nervous about if everything will just come to me, or I'm just really nervous.
I want to do it, but I'm kind of scared. Like, I know the people, but it's different.
However, they say they feel much more prepared to face a would-be attacker now than before taking the class.
If I would have gone in the scenario a week before this, I would have just been scratching and I wouldn't know what to do.
Cecily and all of the participants successfully made it through the different scenarios, some with 1 assailant and others with 2.
So first when I walked in, I was still kind of scared, but then as it kept going, my adrenaline started rushing. So then after he started coming at me and I was telling him get away, and then once he finally grabbed me, it all kicked in, and then I was able to get at him, and then once he finally fell on the floor, I was ready to fight. But then she yelled to stop, so I stopped.
Very much of a success. I was so happy. I couldn't believe I could do that.
When they come in for the last day, at the beginning, they're a little timid, so they're a little apprehensive about what's going to happen. And then after the first scenario, they've kind of got that shaken out and they're getting into it. And then by the last scenario, they're completely pumped up, and you can see 100% change in their attitude.
If they ever try and come at me, I won't feel scared or whatever. I know I can defend myself if I have to.
Beyond the moves and techniques they've learned here in the gym, the program teaches the girls about increasing their self-esteem so that they have more confidence in the face of dangerous situations. They've also learned to always be aware of their surroundings.
We've got counselors coming in, domestic violence counselors, and we're exposing them to things such as, good communication skills, good self-esteem, learning how to set their priorities in life, learning how to set their boundaries in life, and working with them so that they know how to make someone else respect their boundaries as well.
If I have that feeling of more self-esteem, I can make sure I fight for my life or whatever that person's trying to do to me, so I know that I'm worth it.
To find out when Irving Police will hold the next RAD workshop, visit irvingpal.org. Until then, Officer Smith offers this tip.
You need to be looking up, looking around. Don't be afraid to make eye contact with somebody. You don't have to necessarily stare somebody down when you're passing them. But if somebody were passing me, just kind of look up, kind of nod at them or say hi. Let them know that you are not afraid to address them. You are not, a victim, to help minimize the chances of yourself being attacked. So just giving out a sense of confidence and being aware of your surroundings.
It's advice Cicely and the others here will keep in mind from now on.
Get off me, stop!
Brooke Pratt for City Source.
Grab him, push him.
The City Council will be considering the budget for the next fiscal year, the weeks ahead, and this is the time residents can make their feelings known about the priorities they would like the city to focus on. Offer input at cityofirving.org/budget input. What is known as the Budget Retreat, where some of the details are ironed out, is set for August 22nd and 23rd and will be televised live here on ICTN. Council members are scheduled to vote on the proposed budget on September 19th. Subsurface members in Afghanistan got gifts from Irving. Employees at the Conley Group, along with other interested people, put together 500 care packages. Take a look.
Today we are packing 500 care packages to send to the troops in Afghanistan. It's the 238th birthday of the U.S. Army, and we couldn't think of a better day to help pack care packages to send to the troops.
Identify units primarily related to people, entities, groups, the Marines that are around the DFW Metroplex primarily, either people that are here or family members of people that are here, to try to keep a local support group. We send enough packages for that whole unit.
In 2004, my husband, Steve Drennan, was deployed to Iraq as a reservist. He's also an employee here. And when he went over, we started sending him care packages because they didn't have all the equipment he needed. And when he came back, another employee had a friend over there, and it just compounded from that.
It's about support more than anything. The care packages we received when we were overseas, it didn't matter what came in the care package to us. I mean, it was more about just the support.
This is huge. Just because when you're in the middle of nowhere and you receive a package such as the ones that they're putting together here, it's just saying to the troops, somebody cares.
It's just to see that the care packages are coming. There's people that have a desire to support you is really what matters, because that ultimately means your country's behind you.
The guys are over there defending our freedom. They're there so we don't have to do what they're doing, and they need our support. We can't tell them every day how much we appreciate them, but we can send them a little token of our appreciation.
The volunteers shipped those packages in time for them to arrive in Afghanistan by the 4th of July. Meanwhile, people in Irving celebrated the holiday with traditional fireworks, but one thing was different this year. The city's celebration started on July 3rd. Here again is Brooke Pratt.
No Independence Day celebration would be complete without fireworks. But these onlookers were already celebrating here at the Irving Convention Center hours before the sunset. Bands, food, games, the symphony, and rides. Hundreds of people of all ages joined in the 4th of July festivities. Kayla Sherkamp, Irving resident and mother of one, was looking forward to something special for her son.
Fireworks. Big ton of fireworks. He's never seen fireworks before, so I'm super excited for him to get the chance to see fireworks for the first time.
The symphony, we have tickets with the orchestra, so we haven't been in a while, so we want to see them play, and then of course the fireworks.
While many of the adults enjoyed the music and food, the kids were lining up over and over again for the games and attractions.
We're here visiting from Chicago, and my dad showed us this carnival over here, so we wanted to come and have fun, so yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, we're just
beat them.
racing.
And you won?
I might try the bungee cords. I'm kind of scared myself, personally. I might get on it. You gonna get on it with me? Yeah, all right, good.
What about fireworks? Are you excited for fireworks?
Yes, I am. I like fireworks. It's so awesome.
One of the big draws for the attendance was having the event so close to home.
Oh, it's great. I actually live right down the street, so we just walked over and it's a lot of fun.
It's nice. I mean, we don't have the traffic. Like if you go into Dallas, it's too much traffic parking, so it's nice. I like the location.
I love it. It's really convenient for us.
Many people said there was something even better than proximity. Everything except the food was totally free.
Yes, that's it. That's the plus. That's the big thing.
Yeah, I was really surprised about that. I love that it's free.
We really value our citizens, and we provide these types of services. I mean, it just goes to the quality of life that you have when you live here in Irving.
This Independence Day celebration is part of a citywide effort to have more big, fun, free events. And Irving residents say the more the merrier.
I'd be all for that, you know, because it's good for the community to come together and it's a good way to meet people.
I search every month for new events, and when I find them, I'm like, we go. It's just, it would be nice if we had more stuff to do. That was close.
With Irving residents in mind, the city has some major events coming up in the next couple months.
We're looking at more events, more concerts, more special events. We're bringing back Canal Festival in the fall, something that hasn't been around for a long, long time. And so the city's just looking at bringing everybody together in one location and having much bigger of a party than what we were used to.
The city's 4th of July celebration also featured a parade through the Heritage District. And that area will be the site of the Main Street event and carnival this September.
You know, I think people enjoy it, they like it because it's something for the entire family. You know, Irving is a family-based community, so we want to provide entertainment for them to make sure that they don't have to go to any other city to enjoy themselves. They can do it right here in their own backyard.
The moment came that everyone was waiting for. After the sun went down, the fireworks shot up. Between the festival, fireworks, and parade the next day, Irving residents didn't have to go far at all to celebrate the 4th of July. Brooke Pratt for CitySource.
And the traditional Independence Day parade wound through downtown Irving on July 4th. Full coverage of that event will be on the next About Town here on ICTN. The intense summer heat is not stopping some volunteers. They signed up with Keep Irving Beautiful to make a difference at a local park.
We are from a non-profit organization called Dallas Telugu Samiti. It's a South Asian Telugu community.
We have like almost 30 people gathered around this park today. You know, this is city of Irving. We would like to do the volunteer service.
We are so excited, and it's our first time we are doing here park cleaning. So everybody is so happy.
This group is from Dallas, and their mission is to work in all the surrounding areas of Dallas. So some of the volunteers live here in Irving, so they suggested to the group to come out, and we're so glad that they did.
Irving has got a lot of Telugu community in the nation, so we want to start from here.
This is the community I'm living in, and I'm so interested to keep the parks clean here.
Behind us is the 635 interstate, and people drive over here a lot of times and they just throw their trash out the windows and it collects underneath the bridges, and the wind and animals will bring that litter into our parks.
Cans, bottles.
And we also have a river behind us called the Elm Fork, and whenever that area floods, it'll back trash up into our parks as well.
We love the nature, and it's more important that we keep this nature so clean and protected so we can give it safe for the future generations.
So we're very thankful to this group, among others, that help us keep it clean, along with the Parks Department.
We feel good, and then we want to be part of this.
Still to come here on CitySource, police officers as coaches. But first, Web Watch, our most popular and most talked about videos online. And here we go with the Summer Splash Camp. On our last show, we explained that it is more popular than ever before. On Facebook, Stephen Bartholomew asked, why didn't this great stuff happen when I was a kid back in the 1950s? Stephen, I just don't know. Also getting a steady number of views each week, our look at renovations at DFW Airport's Terminal A, and our video on cats from the Animal Care Campus up for adoption at Irving's PetSmart continues to get reaction. On YouTube, Allie J1001 wrote, "I think I saw a cat I would really like at 51 seconds. Well, that video is about a year old, and I replied to her message and let her know about the cat adoption specials that were currently underway. Turns out she's in Florida, but is going to look at adopting a cat there, and maybe, just maybe, she'll find one that looks like it's from Irving." If you missed any of those stories, links to our ICTN On Demand site and our live streaming 24/7 coverage are available at ICTN.tv. Also, catch us at youtube.com/The City of Irving. We have more than 800 videos for you to watch, and we always like it when you leave us a comment. A free summer program is giving kids the chance to enhance their sports skills and build positive relationships with Irving police. Here's Brooke.
I really want to make varsity next year because I want to win a scholarship to play soccer whenever. So, like, if I have the chance, I can make the women's national soccer team.
Abril Flores has big dreams for her soccer career. That's why she comes every day, Monday through Friday, with her 2 younger siblings to practice at Irving's free Summer Kicks Camp.
There are kids from the community, anybody in Irving. I mean, even if you're not in Irving, come by. It's a free camp. We run soccer camp from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We're usually here by 8 o'clock. A little bit before that, we're setting up the soccer goals and the nets and everything so the kids can free play until we get ready to play.
All of these kids are teaming up with Irving police officers and having a ball. If soccer's not your sport, the basketball camp Summer Hoops runs at the same time as soccer. The camps are available for 6 weeks in July and August. Whether you pick soccer or basketball, the officers work with every talent level and will start by teaching the basics.
I've learned dribbling, passing, shoot far, running.
Many kids who have played for years come for the practice.
I'd rather be here out here than be at home because at home there's like no working out and stuff. And so I just come out here and train and just step up the level.
And for others, the sport they love is a way of life.
Everything. I live for soccer, actually. Everything, every day is just about soccer. That's all I think about. Everything I see on TV, everything is just about soccer. All my friends, all I talk about with them is soccer.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I mean, I'm trying to be cocky, but yeah, I'm good.
The kids aren't just here to sharpen their sports skills. These police officers work at different schools throughout the city. They hope to improve relationships with the students they may see throughout the school year.
They're fun. They teach you a lot of stuff.
When our first year coming here, we were a little bit afraid, but now that we know them, we don't have a problem.
Oh, they're nice, they're friendly, you know. It's nice to get along with them.
Some of the kids that I work in a high school and they say, "Man, I remember you from a few years ago." So it's for us to be able to build relationships with the kids and see us as police officers in a different light, you know, playing soccer or playing basketball or whatever it may be.
For some kids, getting to know the officers makes them grateful for the opportunity they have to be there.
I think it's like we should appreciate what they come to do. Like, they're not on duty and they come to help here and like just be out here and play and just work, you know?
Every day the kids get a break from the soccer field or basketball court to eat lunch, a free lunch.
Anybody coming in eats for free, and it's either a hot lunch or a cold lunch.
After doing drills all morning, the kids are finally free to do their favorite thing after they eat.
In the afternoon, we'll spread them up and we'll do some scrimmaging. The kids love to scrimmage. And we split them up every day so it's not the same team. We run it over and over and let them play soccer.
On the court or on the pitch, Irving kids are given a safe place to play, practice, and exercise all summer long. For more information on locations and times, visit irvingpal.org. Brooke Pratt for CitySource.
And here's a look at another police-related event, and it's for people of all ages. This is a YouTube promotional video for the Patriot Games, and they are coming to Irving's Trinity View Park on September 21st. It is a fundraiser for Irving's Police Activities League. To sign up, go to register.thepatriotgames.com/PAL. By including PAL on that link, you'll save 10% on the registration. The mayor and the fire department have kicked off the annual School Supplies for Success drive. Collection boxes are at all Irving fire stations through August 2nd. The donations will be given to children from low-income families. Binders, backpacks, glue sticks, and pins are among the needed items. Checks are also accepted. Mail them to Irving ISD Partners in Education, P.O. Box 152637, Irving, Texas 75015-2637. Parents in need of supplies for their children should contact the school counselor. It is Splinter's birthday. Now, you may not know Splinter, but the birthday was cause for celebration and an adoption special at the Animal Care campus. It's a 24th birthday party, and the guest of honor doesn't have a clue.
We've told her about it quite a few times and talked to her, but she just looks at you.
Christina Winters Gears is talking about her cat.
We're celebrating Splinter's 24th birthday.
For any cat to reach 24 years is remarkable.
You know those 9 lives that they say? Splinter's had 30. Doesn't she look great for 24 years old?
Splinter didn't always look as she does in these professional photos. In fact, she had a pretty rough start.
Somebody threw her out of their car onto my lawn in August of 1990.
Looking at that time, like the rat named Splinter in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, the name stuck. Her appearance improved, but her luck didn't.
She has had so many things happen to her. She was hit by a car. She had a thyroid problem, was anemic. Her tail was broken off, blood transfusions, and so, I mean, she's gone through a lot.
Winters Gears never gave up on the cat she loves and is now hoping the occasion of Splinter's birthday will bring together some new families. Adoptions were discounted in her honor.
24-hour celebration, right? $24 to adopt the cat. And it's only for cats, right?
Correct.
Splinter only wanted it for cats.
While not every cat will live 24 years, all of them can bring love to a home.
We see so many miracles and so many happy pet people relationships. It's just very heartwarming.
Christina Winters Gears is one of the DFW Humane Society's biggest supporters. She knows adopting a homeless pet is always better than going to a pet store or breeder, because that really just adds to the big pet overpopulation problem.
Do we really need somebody to breed animals? I think that we should stop all of that.
We get in all kinds of great pets here, and most of the time they're only here because people's lives have changed and they no longer want that pet, and it's nothing that the pet did. And you find some just wonderful, loving, grateful family members that you can adopt here and take home.
Animals that could become such a part of your family, you might one day throw them a birthday party.
Happy birthday, dear Splinter. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, looks like they had some fun there. And time now to head back out to the Animal Care campus because it's time for our Pets of the Week.
Thank you for joining us for this week's Pet of the Week. Today, first up, we have Clancy, who is a 1.5 years. He is a Chihuahua mix, and he is very sweet. He is looking for a forever home, and he's going to do great in any home environment. Please come and see him today. This little girl here, this is Miss Patty. She is about 5 years old. She is a Min Pin mix, black and tan. She is very, very sweet and will never cease to entertain you. She's full of energy and personality. Come and see her today. This little guy here, this is Kinsley. He is about 3 years old. He is a black domestic medium hair cat. He's really sweet, and don't let his calm demeanor fool you. He is going to be a great pet, and he loves to play. Please feel free to come by and see him today.
Some good ones there. Thanks a lot. The Animal Care campus is located at 4140 Valley View Lane. It is open Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. Then on Saturday, the hours are 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. The Texas Wild tennis team just opened its season in Irving, and we have coverage on the next City Source. Also hear from some of the athletes competing at a synchronized swimming event and find out why Irving continues to attract this sport. Email us your thoughts on our stories. The address is ictn@cityofirving.org. We may read some of your messages here on the show or comment on our videos at youtube.com/the City of Irving. And that's it for this edition of City Source. We leave you now with more from the city's 4th of July fireworks celebration. Thanks to everyone who was a part of this one, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.